Hello everybody. Today, 4 more properties, $89.9 and less, and we're gonna go into Pennsylvania. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a beautiful Thursday, your cup's full of happiness, and you're ready to just check out some houses, because why not? Alrighty, this is where we're gonna start in Hickory, Pennsylvania, you guys. This one's sitting on a little over an acre, 1.1 acres, and it looks like it's vinyl sided with a shingle roof, and we're also getting a pavilion, covered carport in Pennsylvania. Let's check it out. So it's at 9 Main Street in Hickory, which means we're in Washington County. Population's around 210,000 people. And the median home values are around $220,000, you guys. So room for building some equity, getting a return on your investment, no matter how long you want to live there. Let's check it out. Looks like they may have taken photographs with their phone. So we got to kind of hone in here. So there's your triangular 1.1 acre. I see possibilities and potential in Pennsylvania, you guys. And it says property tax rate here is 1.09%, but you can call Washington County Clerk's office and ask about the tax detail. So we have 2 what appears to be vinyl windows. One's above your double sink. There is a dishwasher, vinyl flooring, countertop, receptacles, faucet. Heading in the right direction. Okay, so here we do see an archway in the living room with some carpet, but I also see a very nice corner cabinet that most likely is solid wood, vintage with the vintage hardware. Nice. Adds a little character to this house. $89.9 in Hickory, Pennsylvania. Laundry room. Better to have one than not, especially if it includes your washer and dryer, right? That works. So here's your staircase entry. And we may find hardwood floor beneath that carpet. Let's roll it up and just remove it out of there. Roll it up and roll it right out or toss it out the window. I've done that myself recently. Right out my porch window, my sun porch. Why not? And it was really satisfying, I gotta say. So there's your laundry right underneath your staircase. Nice use of space. Somebody go check this one out. And as always, you'll find the addresses and the listing agencies in the description box below every video. And if you're new here, you're welcome to subscribe. Join our growing community. Definitely meander through the episodes, because this is where I show you properties like this under $90,000. Might need a little attention, but there's also many that you can move right into that are under $50,000. So stay with me and I will show you these properties with potential, high potential, and low prices. And the coffee is kicking in, you guys. Cheers. Okay, so this is where I would widen this archway right here. It's the kind of house you got to get in there and see what we can do with it. May be able to put a header in there. You do have closet space with cabinet space above, storage above. Nice. Let me know what you guys think of this one in Hickory, Pennsylvania. Okay, so there is your single shower, and we're just going to close the lid on the commode as we roam through here. Does have vinyl flooring, does have a window and a window in the shower. Nice. $89.9. Look at this. We're getting some more character here. So you could implement a wood stove, pellet stove, fireplace if you wanted. Get crafty. But I'm looking at the nice woodwork on the walls. Very nice. $89.9. So there's another view of the staircase. Now we do see some staining on the ceiling tile in this room here on the left, so that's going to have to be addressed. But again, you can have home inspections, right? Even if someone's selling a property as is, where is, you can still have a home inspection, bring your own general contractor through, or maybe you're one yourself. If you are, we should be friends. Close friends. And but go check it out, have those home inspections, and get down to the detail. And you can have those home inspections for your own information purposes, because that's really what it comes down to anyway, right? There's no guarantees when you buy a property, a real estate property, a house. There's no guarantees on anything. They can tell you there is, or maybe they won't, but there isn't. Okay, so there's that paneling we all love, but it's a nice room upstairs nonetheless. Yeah, this has got potential. I love the little built-ins on houses like this. I think this is a 1930 built. I think that's what it said. Pardon me if I'm repeating some facts. The coffee is kicking in. And no, I'm not on gummies. Somebody left a comment the other day and said, And it was a nice thread of comments, and they said, I think she's eating gummies. No, I just drink some really good, strong coffee that, as my father would say, would curl your hair. Okay, so here, look at this parcel. And this, again, is 1.1 acres, you guys. Nice. Hickory, Pennsylvania. Here's your water heater. Warm you up a shower or a bath. And that looks like it's down in the basement. Okay. There's your pavilion, your covered patio, your covered picnic area. Because, you know, I'll come to Pennsylvania for a picnic. I'll bring the pie and the craft beer. And the coffee, in case I have to spend the night, you know, because, you know, some craft beer can be mighty strong. All right, let's see. Let's move on here. So there is your beautiful brick chimney. So there is your AC unit. Okay, very nice. 89.9 in Hickory, Pennsylvania. I think I'd put a nice front porch on that, a little bit more of an entrance, but it's there. You can do what you like with it when you buy it, right? 9 Main Street. Let's check out the street view. Hickory, Pennsylvania. Ooh, look how pretty this is. Wow, very pretty. And spring is upon us, you guys. We've sprung ahead. Nice, very pretty. You do have some neighbors, but you're right on Main, probably not too far from town. Let's check it out on the map. Yeah, you got a lot of local amenities. Let's give a shout out to Jeff's Garage in Hickory. Let's get a shout out to Allen's Feed and Supply Store. Why not, right? Swoop's Farm. And we have a Whenever Corner Cafe. That's always nice to have right there nearby. So we're west of South Point, Pennsylvania. Here's Pittsburgh up to the northeast. There's your Ohio line right over there to the west. So we are right below Burgettstown, and we are west of South Point, north of, West Findlay and Amity. So we're right there on the map, and Pittsburgh is not too far in the distance in the northeast. And here's a satellite view, because this is 1.1 acre of property right here. A little bit of land, not a ton. You could maintain this, and there's your triangular parcel. That's very nice. Look at how many trees are right across the street. You've got trees behind you. Very pretty. 9 Main Street. States here, it's been on the market 2 days, built in 1930. And it says, situated on a spacious 1.1 acre lot, the home offers incredible potential for buyers looking to renovate, invest, or create their own private retreat. You have a traditional layout with generously sized rooms, a detached carport, and plenty of open yard space. And it states here, the history was sold in 1984 for $42,900. Now they're asking $89,900. The house is 96 years old. On an assessment of $96,300, it says the taxes are $2,078. However, check with the Washington County Clerk's Office for accurate tax detail. $89,900 in Hickory, PA. Sweet find. All right, now we're going to head into 3912 Orangeville Road, and this one is in Sharpsville, Pennsylvania. This is 1.5 acres, and this one is $79,900. Let's check it out. Very nice. So you do have a neighbor right over here to the one side of you. Okay, Sharpsville, 3912 Orange Road. And Sharpsville is in Mercer County. Population is around 108,000 people. And your median home values here are right around $165,000. And it states the property tax rate is 0.92%. Now with this, you're getting a gas wall unit there in your living room. Laminate flooring, it looks like. But again, go check it out in person. $79,900, 1.5 acres. So if 1.1 acre isn't enough, near Pittsburgh, this is going to be a little further west. I think it's further west, but don't quote me on that. We'll check it out in a minute on the map. There's your galley kitchen. And it does have a dishwasher. You've got a window above your double sink. It does have the 2-door refrigerator with a freezer on the top. Getting down to the details here for you, folks. Okay, very nice kitchen. So this looks like it may be butcher block. Those may be the metal cabinets. That'd be cool. I love those. I see potential in Sharpsville, Pennsylvania. Pardon me. Okay, so here's your utility room right off the kitchen. That's convenient. Washer, dryer, your water heater. Nice. It's got vinyl flooring. Does have the window, cabinets. Look at this, you guys. $79,900 on 1.5 acres. So there's your tub and shower combination. The lid's closed. We can move on. Yeah, look at there. There's your utility room. It's nice to get in out of the weather. Concrete block. Looks like they may have a source of heat on the other side of that wall. Here's our staircase leading to the next level. Any of you looking in Sharpsville, Pennsylvania, here you go. $79,900 on an acre and a half, or the previous house that's in Hickory. That's on 1.1 acre for $89,900. Yeah, here's your upstairs. Looks like you're going to get some closet space. You can use one of these as a home office for kids, grandkids, pets, you name it. Do whatever you want with it. And this is in Sharpsville, Pennsylvania in Mercer County. Yeah. Potential and possibilities. Looks like they were working on some electricity there, so you may want to check that out a little closer. So there's some covered patio space. Nice. And there's what we see of the foundation there. The lower part of the structure, the house, I should say. Covered patio space. 2 for 2 on covered patio space today, you guys, in Pennsylvania. 1.5 acre. That's a nice parcel. Could have a hobby farm, have some chickens, gather those eggs. Remember, duck eggs are high in alkaline, healthy for you, so raise some ducks. Beautiful parcel. Look at this. You're going to have a nice wide array of wildlife roam through here. You can have a party, have a picnic, bring in some friends. Why not? Shingle roof. Yeah, that looks good. Sharpsville, Pennsylvania, 3912 Orangeville Road. And it says here, been on the market 63 days. And when it was built, doesn't give us the build date, so built year. So let's check it out. We're getting a street view here. There we go. Wow, nice. So you may have a neighbor with their camper over here on the left. However, this is very pretty. So bring a camper in, you guys. Invite some friends over. They want to bring their own tiny house on wheels. Let them, right? Acre and a half. That's very nice. So you do have a privacy fence. That might be a hydrangea. Can't quite tell. Snowball bush, maybe. Can't quite tell what that is. It's very pretty nonetheless. And there's that word, and I'm going to use it. And here we are on the map. Okay. We're going to give a shout out to, so yeah, you're right on the Ohio line with this one right here. So we'll give a shout out to Stambaugh Farmhouse and Event Center, Muscarella's Cafe. So we are right here on the west side of Pennsylvania, right above Sharon, PA, and Hermitage. And we're right off of 718 in Buckeye Drive. We've got a Chestnut Run Swim Beach nearby. That's nice. And we're right in Sharpsville, right near the Ohio line. So this is Western PA, and you're above Pittsburgh, above Newcastle, and above Youngstown, and above Grove City. So we're north of Grove City and north of Warren, Ohio, and we are southwest of Meadville, Cochranton, and Greenville, right there. And let's check out the satellite view, because you do have an acre and a half right there. Wow, that is so close to the Ohio line. There you go. Wow. Nice rectangular parcel. Look at all the trees. Sweet find. And that's $79,900, you guys, on an acre and a half. Been on the market 63 days. States here, serenity of country living. Experience this in a low-maintenance house situated on 1.5 acres. Tranquil backdrop for wildlife viewing and summer campfires while being conveniently close to shopping, recreation, and more. Nice. Go check this one out, you guys. Leave us a comment. Let us know how it goes. And this was listed for $60,000 back in 2021. Then they listed it in March for $79,900. Then they removed it of September last year. Now they're trying again at $79,900. No previous sales, so it's been a one owner home. That's nice. So it does have some history with the owner. 1.5 acre. Nice. $79,900, you guys. Check it out. Sharpsville, Pennsylvania. And that again is Mercer County. Okay, you guys, and now we're going to head into Pittsburgh, PA. This is a 2-family for $54,900. So check it out. It's at 407 Linnview Avenue. Now, this listing states it is a short sale. And if you're not familiar with a short sale, it occurs when the lender agrees to let the homeowner sell their property for less than the remaining mortgage balance to avoid foreclosure. So basically, if the seller shows financial hardship and can prove it, the bank may allow the seller, in this case they are, allowing them to sell the property for less than what they owe. And so you can present an offer and negotiate the price, but the seller really has nothing to do with the negotiations. The bank does. So this is at 407 Linnview Avenue. Let's check it out. $54,900 for a 2-family. Live in one level and rent out the lower is what I'm thinking. So we have a nice covered porch. Looks like it's vinyl sided with a shingle roof. But again, check it out. Look at this. Nice clawfoot tub. So here's what we see of the natural woodwork. Built in 1925, you guys, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It could have a Pittsburgh potty in the basement. If you know, you know, right? Yeah, I bet there's hardwood floor beneath that carpet. Look at this. $54,900 for a 2-family. This is a return on your investment, you guys. In Pittsburgh, the median home values are right around $240,000 for a single family. Your property tax rate in Allegheny County is 1.39%. And in Allegheny County, you've got about 1.2 million people. And growing, I would imagine. And I will personally say that in my experience, I've met some very fine people in Pittsburgh, very friendly. It's a fun city. And if you like bridges and rivers, Pittsburgh would be for you. And if you're looking for a 2-family because you know what rents are, this one might be for you as well. This is fantastic, just from what we see here. So we're going to need some ceiling repair. But man, it looks like somebody could move right in there. Yeah, and photographs, as I mentioned, you know, they don't always do a house justice. We've really got to get in there and get the lay of the land. So there's one of the kitchens. Nice. Could work with that. $54,900. So it's a gas range. There's your refrigerator. Everything you need's right there. There's a view of the staircase. Now this is the second kitchen with looks like a larger range. Any of you looking in Pittsburgh, check this out and let us know in the comments. And let me know what you guys think of these houses today. And we have one more to go, and that one's got a surprise, and it's $39,900. So we'll see that in just a minute. So we have a little wavy paneling. We'd want to take that right out and get to see what's behind it there. Give it some love and attention. $54,900 in Pittsburgh. Nice. Be great if that little window seat opened up and there were storage areas inside of it, right? Okay, so here's another bathroom. Might need a little attention, but wow, for $54,900, the potential is there. And there's our pop of color. That's always good. Looks like they might have replaced the windows. Some of them anyway. Vintage linoleum on the floor. So the staircase may be behind this knee wall here. Wow, look at the French doors. This has got a lot of character. Very nice. 2-family in Pittsburgh, 407 Linnview Avenue. Maybe you'd want to buy this and have a home business right in the city. Why not? Okay, so here's our staircase. We're going to remove that carpet, roll it right up and take it out of there, expose that beautiful wood beneath it. That's cool flooring there. That might be the entrance to going up to the second apartment, maybe. But go check it out. $54,900. Yeah, lots of potential. And you're not right on top of your neighbors either, which is fantastic when you live in the city. 407 Linnview. Let's get a look at the street view. Wow, look at this. Nice. There's your sidewalks. And who needs Planet Fitness when you live in Pittsburgh? Because these hills will keep you in shape. Very fine right there. Nice. And here's where we are on the map. So it looks like you have this little area right here that you're in. That's very nice. So you're right below Mount Oliver. And there is the main hub. You have the Andy Warhol right there. Going to have a lot of museums. And so we're west of Swissvale, west of Homestead. We're north of Carrick. And we're east of Crafton. And we're right here, Mount Oliver, and right above Carrick. Nice. Let's check out the satellite view. There you have it. Look at all the trees behind this property. That's a sweet little find right there. 2-family for $54,900. We'll give a shout out to Hookfish and Chicken Mount Oliver. We'll give a shout out to the Corner Grocery. I think that's what it is. And yeah, a lot of amenities nearby this one. Nice. It's been on the market 6 days, and it states here, spacious 2-unit house with large front covered porch, lots of old world charm, original woodwork, French doors, full unfinished basement for added storage and laundry. You are minutes to 51, US 19 and I-376, and you're also minutes to downtown, and it has a fenced rear yard. Nice find right there, 2-family. And let's see, there's been no previous sales. It's 101 years old, and an assessment of $23,900. The taxes say $591, but again, check with Allegheny County Clerk's Office. And that is 407 Linnview Avenue in Pittsburgh, PA 15210. Sweet 2-family, and that's a short sale. Now we're going to head into Turtle Creek. Look at this place. This one has a nice bonus with it. $39,900 on just shy of a quarter of an acre. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom with 1,131 square feet. It's only been on the market a day, built in 1900, and the address 618, Beaver Avenue in Turtle Creek, PA 15145. So you're just going to be maybe 20-25 minutes from Pittsburgh. Let's check it out. $39,900. So this might be a little driveway. Can't quite tell, but there is your side stairs to go to the side entry. Looks like a shingle roof and could be vinyl siding. Median home values in Turtle Creek are right around $165,000. Look at this kitchen. Isn't that nice? Oh, I could work with that. That is so sweet. You got a nice little island here for counter high chairs. You have a gas range, window above your sink, your refrigerator's there. $39,900 right outside of Pittsburgh. This has potential if you're okay with getting your hands a little dirty. That's what this channel is all about. High potential, low priced properties. Yeah, beautiful woodwork. Look at this. Now this room does have a drop ceiling. Look at this. Detached concrete block garage with a paved driveway. $39,900. So if you need to live right outside the city, but you need garage space and you don't want it attached to the house, here you go. And unfortunately, that's all they're going to show us, but it's $39,900 in Turtle Creek, PA, right outside of Pittsburgh in Allegheny County. That has got potential. Somebody go check this one out also. 618 Beaver Avenue, and let's see our street view. Here you go. Look at this. But again, do your research, walk around neighborhoods, talk to neighbors. And here we are on the map. Nice. So you've got an e-bike rental at Dan E-Bike Rentals nearby. You've got Mama Meatballs and Pizzeria nearby. We do have a UPMC that's right here to the northeast if that's of interest to you. So there we are on the map. Red marks the spot. So Pittsburgh is right over here west of us. So we're east of Swissvale and east of Forest Hills right here in Turtle Creek. And here's your satellite view. Look at that. Very nice find right there. And you have a lot of trees nearby in a little neighborhood here. 618 Beaver Avenue, only been on the market a day, built in 1900. And it states here, investor special, first-time home buyer as well. Home does need some updates, would make a great rental or a first-time home buyer, because remember, you don't have to live there forever. And could be a great starter for you if you want to gain or get into the real estate world. Okay, it was listed for $41,700 back in December of 25. Now they're listing it for $39,900. The house is 126 years old, and on assessment of $44,800, taxes show $17.96. But again, call the Allegheny County Clerk's Office for tax detail. $39,900 with a detached concrete block garage, you guys, on just shy of a quarter of an acre. And that's Turtle Creek, PA. Or if you want a 2-family, this one's in Pittsburgh for $54,900. Or if you want to have an acre and a half, this house is $79,900 in Sharpsville, PA, right near the Ohio line. Or if you'd like Hickory, PA, this one's on 1.1 acre for $89,900. And that'll do it. Let me know what you guys think of these finds today. It's always great to be with you. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next episode because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.